Hello there, this is a deck tech for my Mardu Midrange Deck. Just going to, before we start, just saying that my last video is no longer on the channel. Most of you probably didn't notice because it's the first video. I don't know, got a good amount of views for, being my first video. Thing was, I realized that just the quality of the deck wasn't good, and I didn't want people to try to make something. I feel like I would have failed you if you had actually tried to make the deck because it wasn't very competitive. Anyway, other than that, let's get to my Mardu Midrange Deck. Remember, this is MTG Artificers Association. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and then when we start getting more and more subscribers, I will start making more and more content. So, from there, start with the mana base. 1 mana confluence, and like I said, this is all from my collection. I'm going to upgrade this deck as time goes on. So, 1 mana confluence, 4 Nomad Outpost, Bloodstained Mire. This is definitely something that you would like to have 4 of. Here, sorry, we're back. I was just busy with something. So yeah, Bloodstained Mire, definitely you want to have 4 of that. Battlefield Forge, and like I have a lot of these gain lands later in the deck, and those are definitely you're able to swap them out with like more Battlefield Forges or Caves of Koilos or whatever you feel like. Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, I do not have one in here because of budget. Anyone should know that you only run 1 because it's legendary, and having 2 out doesn't do that much. Really anything. Caves of Koilos, probably gonna upgrade to a playset of those. Then we're going to get to the gain lands that can once again be swapped out with fetches and pain lands. Once you can actually, I will probably be able to upgrade to this deck soon. So Windscarred Crag, got 3 of that. Just white-red gain land comes into play tapped, you gain 1 life. Bloodfell Caves, red-black restoration land. Definitely you can upgrade that with Bloodstained Mire. Here, I'll be right back. So I'm going to cut. Anyway, we are back. Sorry, that should be the last cut. And last we left off, still going on the mana base, we are almost done. So, here we go. Just Scoured Barrens. I think I've said this probably 10th time I've said in this video. Just remember, like, all these restoration, gain lands, whatever you want to call them, come into play tapped, you gain 1 life from Khans of Tarkir. Those can be swapped out with Mana Confluence or Pain lands. So, and then what we have left are 3 plains to try to get, if we sometimes turn 1 white can be pretty good in the deck. 2 swamps, which we probably would have more, but just Urborg makes your swamp not very good. So having 2 and then Urborg is basically our 3rd swamp. And then 2 mountains. So that's the mana base. Now we're getting to the deck. So we're going to start off with 3 Blood-Soaked Champions. And those, black 1-drops, good for aggro. I'm thinking about adding some Raise the Alarms into the deck. And a lot of this deck does seem more like a Mardu Warriors strategy or White-Black Warriors deck. And I would it's one of those things where you have to have everything or nothing, where you either have it all or you don't have anything to make it work. And I need to work on getting those Chiefs, and then I might actually make this more of a White-Black Warriors or a Warrior style deck. So, we left off with Blood-Soaked Champion, and then we have 3 of Mardu Will Reaper. See, if we go for a full-on warrior deck, then we will add a 4th, and we'll probably cut the Soldier of the Pantheon, because all of them gain you life anyway. And then Mardu Shadow Spear. I love this card, especially in 2-headed giant. Wins games, my friend. Wins games. So yeah, there we go. Then we'll move on to the 2 drops, which this basically